What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. You're watching another Izzy's review. In this review, we're going to be talking about Down Under for that monthly, what is it, our moon, our Luna, our time of the month, our Aunt Flo, whatever you want to call it. So, I have been wanting to try a menstrual cup, and I went on good old handy Amazon and found Body Bay. Tons of options. Fairly impressed. Goddess cup, Luna, all of this. Different products. I picked this one based off of reviews, price, and availability. Okay, so I'm going to open it with you. On the back, it's backwards. 1, wash your hands. 2, fold. 3, insert. No, 2 and 3 is fold. 4, insert. 5, stick it up there. And 6, continue. All right. So, I'm very nervous. This is cute. I'm nervous about, comes with a little card, the pain, inserting it incorrectly, it getting stuck, all of that. So, freedom, comfortable, and safe. So, those of you who don't know, these menstrual cups are meant for longer wear to eliminate you putting those toxins in your body and producing spillage and leakage. So, all of the above. Ugh, I just drank coffee, so I have coffee tongue. Is why I wanted to do a menstrual cup. And also being, when I'm going into meetings and things like that, I want to feel comfortable. I don't want to always have to worry about if my pad is showing or if my tampon is leaking. And I love, 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 love to swim. So I'm going to review this. Like I said, I'm nervous for all of those reasons of getting stuck, getting lost, being painful, spilling. So, it also made a note about if you've given birth or not. There are 2 sizes. I guess because once a child's coming out of your canal or your uterus has contracted, I don't know where this goes, but there's a body part that keeps it in there. But I don't know if that's your... I'm not going to make assumptions what part of the female reproductive system this sits in. But they said that if you've given a child vaginally or via C-section, you should do the larger size. And a lot of the reviews said the same, that if you've given birth or bore a child, that your body's just a little different prior to when you did, which is understandable. So here are 2. They're both largest. And in the inside, if you can see, 25 ml and 0.1 ml. This is the fill line. Oh, that's 10. For 10. And this is the fill line for 25. So, I'm assuming this is how you pull it out. Now, I'm going to wash this before I insert it. But I just want to see you guys. So, the instructions say to press it and fold it. So, I'm assuming this is how you fold it. And then once you insert and let go, it's going to conform to your body. I've read soap and water is the best thing to clean it. So be mindful if you're trying to change in public. Always have something to store it in. So let's say I leave out the house in the morning and I'm wearing this one. I use the carrying case to carry my clean one. And I'm assuming that I would have a plastic bag in my purse to store the soiled one. I don't know how I feel about changing this in public, even washing it with soap and water in a sink outside of me being home. I don't know how I feel about that personally, but I'm not judging those who do. But I want you to be mindful of that you're pulling the cup out, you're dumping the cup, putting this one away, or washing it in the sink and inserting the second one. Personally, I think trying to accomplish all of that, I would need like wet wipes or something like that for my hands, because I'm pulling this cup out. I need to clean my hands, insert the new cup, get dressed, then go to the sink and wash the soiled cup. So I'm just trying to play this through my mind because I've never used it. I'm super excited to use it. I'm super afraid. What is the difference between using a tampon, right? I mean, it goes in, you pull it out. I'm not going to lie. My mom didn't want me to use tampons, so I snuck and used them. I got my cycle 11 years old, 5th grade, and I used pads up until 8th grade. I wanted it to be, or was it 7th? I was in science class, and I remember I went to the nurse and I said, I've got my cycle. And she said, do you want a pad or do you want a tampon? Now, at home, I only had pads. So I said, this is my chance, right? So she gives me these little 2-pack cardboard. They weren't plastic. Don't know how to use it. I go to the restroom in science class and I insert the tampon, but I leave the cardboard. Talking about painful, like I was sitting, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. So I get home and I read the instructions and I was like, oh, I was supposed to insert and then pull the rest out. Super embarrassing. Judge me if you want. I was a child figuring it out, and unfortunately that's where we are in society. Women are left to figure it out by themselves. A lot of times the none were made to feel that your period should be kept secret, and that there's a lot of shame in that. No, I'm a woman. I get my period. Because of my period, that means I have the potential to give life. And I say potential to acknowledge all the women who have reproductive issues, who do have their period, but they still can't bear children. That's a whole story in itself, but I do want to acknowledge that. But the moral to this story is that I want people to stop stigmatizing a monthly cycle, your Luna, your whatever people call it. It's life, and we need to normalize it. So I hope that this video does that for some people. And I'm going to stop procrastinating. I've already washed my hands, so I'm going to wash this, fold it, insert it, and come back and tell you guys how that went. So sit tight. All right, guys, I'm back, and I have some bad news. It didn't go well. It's either I need to use a lubricant like a coconut oil or something like that, or order a smaller size. Like I said, I have the large, and I'm not going to let this discourage me, because a lot of the reviews said it took some practice to get it in there, and maybe I'm just being too squeamish. I don't know, but the results are yet to be determined. So I will make a whole separate video once I get the nerve to make this again. As of now, the product is amazing. The quality is fine. It's just me learning how to insert it. I'm going to read these instructions again, figure out how to fold it and roll it, and yeah, I mean, maybe I just need to be a little more forceful once I get a lubricant. But you can see that, wash your hands, fold it. Come on, focus. Fold it again, insert, and so on. So, first attempt, fail, but I'm going to try again. I'm determined to use this. I want to use it, and it can be something as simple as ordering a smaller size or using a lubricant during insertion. But we're going to get there, and I'll let y'all, you guys know how that turns out in another video. So if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. And we thank you for being a part of this family. Until next time, with much love, Izzy.